ho, ho! Hello, Suplah City, and welcome to a very festive Christmas special edition of the Suplah. My name is Sam Brooks, and, unfortunately, I am no longer, after Survivor Series War Games, your Pride of Predictions champion. And it pains me to say, you have a new Suplah City Pride of Predictions champion. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Andy Kwan.
Here comes a Kwan!
Hello, I am your reigning and defending Pride of Predictions champion because I am a genius and I can predict the future. You can call me Mystic Mac, or Mystic Quack. I am the predictions man. I make all the predictions. I've got a crystal ball. Haha. Sam lost the belt. La 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 la.
However...
No, you're not Liam Dunning me now. Stop it.
God damn it. Yep, I tried. I tried to think of ways that I could however you.
Exactly.
I tried to think of ways I could
See?
Liam Dunn you out of his belt, but sadly no. You just got more predictions right than me at War Games. Ha ha ha. Fucking well done. Alright, don't be a sore winner.
See, that's the difference between me and you, Sam. I would be able to think of an excuse. You can't.
So, Survivor Series War Games. What did you make of it? It's been a while since it happened, but do you remember what happened?
Not really.
Well, to be fair, it was mostly built around the two matches of the War Games,
Yeah.
series. The women's match to start off, pretty good. Pretty decent. The men's match with the Bloodline, fucking yeah. Yeet. Continuing that Uso storyline, we love to see it.
I only saw the two War Games matches. I didn't watch the rest of it because I just couldn't be asked. Just to be frank. So, no, I mean, the two matches were good. It's nice to see the War Games, the actual match itself on WWE, proper WWE television, rather than NXT. I hope it stays, but with the news that's coming up, I don't know if it's going to stay or not, because a certain VKM traditionally hates War Games because it's a WCW idea, and the gamer, Triple H, has been an advocate of bringing it into the WWE fold for God knows how long. So, should we start with the first piece of news since I've just ruined that segment?
Oh, you might as well, considering you just took your cock out and pissed all over it. Why not, eh? Let's just get into it, shall we? On this wonderful Christmas special edition of the Suplah, by the way. We forgot to mention that at the top of the show.
Oh yes, we're in the
Suplah
Suplah Shack.
We're back in the Suplah Shack. It's been a few years. You can hear the fire in the background. You can hear the smooth jazz. Some things never change, Andrew.
My cat just meowed, so he's in here somewhere.
You brought the cat? You brought Kenny?
Yeah, I brought the cat. Well, I'm not going to leave the cat on his own, am I?
So you brought him to the North Pole?
Yeah, it's warm in here. There's a fire.
Do you think cats can survive in the North Pole?
There's a fire in here. He'll be fine.
Okay, fair enough. There's a fire. Wherever there's fire, you can have cats, apparently.
And he's got fur, for God's sake. I mean, I'm sure he's going to be fine.
Oh, yeah, he's like a polar bear, isn't he?
Well, no, not like a polar bear, but he's like a...
It's the one thing in the Arctic we love is fucking penguins and cats, yeah.
My cat is a furry. He'll be fine. Shit, I didn't mean to say that.
I'm glad we have that on the air.
Excellent.
So, you mentioned it. We might as well talk about it.
What, furries or Vince?
I mean, they could be one and the same. We don't know what he's been up to in his downtime.
No, yeah, this is
Man's
true.
needed a hobby. Maybe he's got a nice new fursona that we don't know about.
Vince for man.
Vince McMahon has made it known that he intends to make a comeback at WWE.
Oh, Christ, no.
Blaming some bad advice from people close to him that told him to step down. This is according to a new article from the Wall Street Journal, which also says Vince McMahon is facing legal demands from two women who allege that he sexually assaulted them. A former wrestling referee who accused him of rape 3 decades ago is seeking $11.75 million in damages. Good God, no.
Jesus Christ. I mean,
do we have to really say that we don't want this to happen? I feel like that's obvious, right?
if you're Tony Khan, you want this to happen. If you're AEW, you want this to happen. If you're Vince McMahon, you want this to happen. If you're every other person on the planet, you do not want this to happen. This is the worst thing. Like, I can picture Vince being like, damn it, I'm coming back. Like, no.
Oh, like, just wait for it to blow over, damn it.
Because the thing is, like, from what I've seen of WWE since Vince has been gone, in July, was it?
Yeah, it was about June or July. It's been about 6 months, I think.
The company has apparently drastically improved. Like, morale backstage from reporters drastically changed.
No wonder, right?
Yeah, and even the likes of, I mean, I feel like I'm spoiling a load of news stories, but like people like William Regal are coming back to WWE after being let go, and this would be an extremely detrimental thing. I can't imagine Vince being back. I just can't. And it, whatever delusion of grandeur that Vince thinks he's gonna come back.
They'll just welcome me back with open arms, damn it, won't they? No, Vince, you ruined everything for 20 years straight. You got a few things right over the few decades, don't get us wrong, don't get it twisted, he's not exactly like Dixie Carter, right? But yeah, for the love of God, no one wants you back. Sean Ross Sapp has verified this. He says numerous WWE higher-ups that he's spoken to in recent months have indicated that they want nothing to do with Vince's comeback and are happy with the current direction of the company. All the talent are happy. No one wants him back. And pretty clear to understand why. I don't think we have to elaborate much further on this. If Vince is like, well, damn it, I'll just wait for all of us to blow over and come back in 4 months. And then Triple H is like, well, you see, the fact of the matter is, Dad, we don't want you back, fuck off. That's all it is, right?
Yeah, and I mean, how much of a bad look would it be?
He's still being investigated for all of these assaults and shit. Like, he's not coming back. Even if he wants to. What I want him to do is I want him to start his own new company.
That's what I was going to say. Like, Titan Wrestling Entertainment.
Yeah, Titan Sports Entertainment. TSE. We love to see it.
I mean, after the year we've just had, Sam, anything is possible, my friend. Anything is possible.
It could happen.
Vince could start up his own company again and just be like, ha ha ha.
Well, damn it, I own all of these characters. Imagine if he just gets random people to play all of the famous characters he supposedly created over the years.
Bulk Schmogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Oh, I brought back Diesel twice. I'll do it a third time.
Free Diesel the Third. The third of his name. You heard of the Ultimate Warrior. Get ready for the Perfect Combatant. Damn it.
Please welcome Frosty McFreeze.
Yeah, Fang McFrost is going to become the Titan Sports Entertainment fucking champion. Yeah, that's what it would be.
Instead of the Undertaker, the Barrier. Like, what a load
the haunty hella gaunty fella.
The Fireman, but it's literally just a guy who likes fire and he's not a fireman. Comes
out in the truck.
That's gotta be Schmaine.
It's Bane. Bane, yes, it's a shame. I love Vince McMahon and I'm here to complain. Oh, we're going on a tangent here, but no, I'd love for Vince to just start his own company and just completely just go insane with it. Like, he's got the money, somehow still. He's got all of the budget he would ever need. Just fucking, I don't know, hire out, control your narrative, whatever's left of that shit. That's not doing anything. People are poking it with a stick, being like, is it still alive? I don't think so. You might as well just take over the reins of that fucking brilliant promotion.
God. Yeah, but the moral story is, Vince is not coming back. There is no way.
At least not right now.
Well, I don't think
we never thought we'd see him retire, truth be told, so we can't really say for sure what's going to happen with anything anymore. Such a weird, unknown world that we're in.
Well, if you're on the board of directors for WWE and business is up and everything's up and on the up and stock prices are higher than ever before,
Morale is high, everyone's happy.
Why the actual fuck would you bring him back? You wouldn't. You'd just be like, no. Things have actually drastically improved since you've been gone, so go away.
I think we'd have to wait until like the first financial quarter reports that we would get for WWE under Triple H's reign, and then see how well it's been doing. But so far, I've heard nothing bad.
Yeah, so I don't understand. Okay, the man's delusional and I don't know, probably getting old and has a touch of I don't know.
Well, it takes one to know one.
Wow. And yeah, so at the end of the day, no way is he coming back.
No,
now,
absolutely not. And don't get me wrong, I would love to see Vince do his new promotion with all his funky fake characters that we've made up. That'd be hilarious. But I just don't want him around again. In general. I'm not saying I want him to die. That's a bit much. I'm just saying I want him to just go the fuck away. Just be away.
I was ironically playing an EWR game in 1997 and Vince McMahon retired.
Oh, imagine the shape of the business.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have wrestling anymore, I don't think.
So, I mean, I can see Vince doing something drastically stupid, or, I don't know, like, I'm gonna create the YFL, like, Dwayne's like, no, you fucking idiot, I'm doing that.
Well, you know, crazier things have happened. Vince wants to come back, people have said no, but there's another person, who you also alluded to earlier, who is coming back to WWE after a few months away. It is none other than the fuck. What's his name? What's his nickname? The gentleman villain. What's his name?
William Regal.
William Regal, yes. The real man's man, Steven Regal. Fuck me. He is apparently already returning to WWE in January in a vice president role. It's unspecified what his specific job department is going to be, but rumors are that he will be hired back as a vice president so he can be closer to his son, who is currently performing in NXT under a certain name that we should probably look up so that we're doing accurate reporting. But yeah, he was in AEW, he turned on Moxley along with MJF, got knocked the fuck out, and left the company.
Yeah,
What a time that was, eh? What about the Blackpool Combat Club, eh? That was a fun few months.
It still exists.
Yeah, weirdly, it still exists. I want to talk about the weird departure from AEW in itself, but the big story is that he's coming back to WWE because Triple H runs it now, and he's like, well, I really miss William. So he's going to call him and somehow get him out of his AEW contract, which is very weird that this just happened. Like, let me just do some research here. You gab about this for a bit. I want to get some facts up here.
So William Regal's son is called Bailey Matthews in WWE NXT.
No, it's not Bailey Matthews, is it?
I think so.
Nah, it can't be it. I thought it was like Charlie something. I thought it was like Charlie Dempsey.
Oh, no, sorry. His real name's Bailey Matthews.
Fucking brilliant.
His kayfabe name is Charlie Dempsey.
Yeah, Charlie Dempsey, that is it. Yeah, he's got his son there working the grind in NXT, got a couple of vignettes going, a few matches here and there. Looking pretty impressive so far, but we digress. William Regal.
I feel like this has been an unfortunate time, probably in the last 6 months for AEW as a whole, because...
So he joined in March at Revolution.
Yeah.
And he left in November. So how many months is that?
Do you want to count together, or...?
That's 8 months.
Yeah, that's it.
8 months! Oh, fuck.
I mean...
I can't believe they've done this. How did this happen? Like, what the fuck happened here? He joined AEW, everyone was like, oh my god, this is gonna be awesome for the company. He creates a dream stable full of, like, 3 amazing wrestling stars and Wheeler Yuta. And then he just fucking leaves? He just dips? What happened here?
Apparently Tony has allowed this to happen because Triple H has come back. And if you listen to interviews that William Regal's done, he's like, well, I'm good friends with Triple H.
Well, yeah,
Because
that's
they
been
came
well
up
known for
together.
years. Like, the whole
And stuff like
NXT thing was basically him and Triple H scouting the independents together. That's what that was.
And at the end of the day, for AEW, I think this is quite bad. But I think this entire year you could just write it off in some ways. But
I think it was pretty much around the time that Triple H took over WWE. For some reason, that from that point onward, AEW just shit the fucking bed.
because Vince isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
The only reason why AEW fucking started is because everyone hates Vince. The moment Vince goes away and Triple H takes over, everyone's like, well, this ain't too bad now. And so, like, the idea of an alternative fuck you to WWE, you know, you got that problem now where it's like, well...
Kind of takes the rug out from under your feet when the place you're trying to be different from becomes better than you.
Yeah. And the other thing as well is they set up, like you say, the Blackpool Combat Club, and now there's still a thing.
I want to talk about the exit of Regal here. So
I must go now. My home planet needs me.
This is a fucking weird, a weird and really confusing, nonsensical way. It really reminds me of TNA, honestly. A way of writing out a character here. So Full Gear happens. We all thought it would happen. Fucking Regal turns on Moxley, sides with MJF, who is now your AEW World Champion.
And that could have been fantastic. That could have been the greatest thing ever. But...
Exactly. Yeah, that in itself, really obvious, but I don't mind it as a storyline thing, because it opens up the doors for different feuds down the way. Except it doesn't, because immediately following this, MJF attacks William Regal with the brass knuckles.
It was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks.
Oh, it's the same
MJF,
difference,
MJF
right?
wasn't on the Dynamite. He wasn't on the Dynamite.
So literally in the next appearance,
God.
like his first appearance as a duo here, they implode.
Yep.
The Mega Powers implode yet again.
Yep.
And MJF knocks out William Regal with the brass knuckles and is like, "Oh, you stupid old man, I'm MJF." He cuts the same promo he always fucking cuts. But that's not where it gets confusing. Because, yeah, MJF, the heel, the mega heel, turning heel on another mega heel. Everyone saw that fucking coming. But it's the it's the justification in the kayfabe of why William Regal, A, did this to begin with, and B, why he's now going back to his own planet. There was a fucking pre-taped segment. This aired like a few weeks after, I think, or even the next week after on the 1st December of Dynamite. Regal is interviewed by Tony Schiavone, and he's basically like, if you're watching this, it means I'm dead. Like, he taped this interview with Tony Schiavone on the predicate that MJF would eventually turn on him and hit him with the brass knuckles. So it was like a break glass in case of emergency, and then they released this video promo where he was basically saying, I'm teaching the Blackpool Combat Club one more lesson. Never trust anyone.
Pointless. What a waste of time.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Like, what the fuck? Using that logic, why the fuck would you start a group then, you fucking idiot? Like, they didn't make any sense. Like, if you can't trust anyone, why would you start a combat club, you dozy fucking kayfabe, fucking probably really nice in real life William Regal, for fuck's sake? Like, what in the actual, like, from a kayfabe point of view?
This makes no sense.
It was just fucking nonsensical shit.
So
yeah,
you lead the stable, right? Andy Kwan, you're in charge of a group of people, right?
Yeah, we call it the fucking Spaff Club or something, I don't know.
Or Spalding Combat Club, I don't know, but yeah, sure, Spaff Club, why not? You
What?
lead fucking
Lincoln...
Spaff Club, right?
No, Lincoln Combat Club.
3 really talented wrestlers and another guy. And then you decide to turn on one of these guys and side with a big villain.
Mm-hmm.
Why? To teach them a lesson. And then you record an interview, which you only want released when the villain that you sided with turns on you. Only then can it be released. Like, if he just stays buddy-buddy with you, this never sees the light of day, right? but you know the villain is going to turn on you because he's a villain and you're a villain and it takes one to know one, right? So, you release this pre-taped segment on the predicate that you get turned on. And if the moral of this is to teach your group that they don't need you, and that they need to be one step ahead and always have eyes in the back of their head, but you will always be a part of that group until you die. This is what he said. This is what Andy Kwan said about Spaff Club.
This is the dumbest thing. And the issue
TNA, right? Am I crazy? This is TNA again. It's happening again.
My question would be, if you had an inkling that fucking Billy Willie Regal's fucking off, why would you go through with the fucking him joining up with MJF?
It makes no sense.
It's just they booked themselves into a corner for some reason, and the
that's
worst
a summary
part
of the fucking year, mate. Is that AEW has booked themselves into all four corners of the room simultaneously.
Like, the issue as well is they're called the Blackpool Combat Club. Well, the guy from Blackpool ain't fucking there anymore, so it's just a combat.
From Blackpool anyway.
It's just I don't understand.
Might as well just be called the Combat Club at this point.
Anything. I mean, like, and the issue
and also,
I've got
Bryan Danielson has apparently fallen off the face of the earth because he's not been pictured or involved with any of these guys for months now.
He came back this past Dynamite.
Brilliant. He's like, what the fuck did I miss? Oh, everything? It's all shit now? Who knew?
Because he did come out the week after. But this is the other thing that's the problem with the storyline. Jon Moxley didn't get his, like...
No, he didn't get comeuppance or revenge or anything.
Against Regal. The fucking MJF was the guy who did it, technically. And you're like, what the fuck? It's just... All Moxley said to him, to Regal, was, turn around and fuck off. And I'm like... what?
I mean, we've said that to many people in our lives, but not quite in this situation.
I hate this. Like, I paid for the Ring of Honor pay-per-view.
Oh yeah, Final Battle happened. I completely forgot about that, and it makes all of our other news.
And the thing is...
So yeah, both other members, Claudio and Wheeler, both took back their Ring of Honor belts. So now what, is this just the Ring of Honor Combat Club featuring Jon Moxley?
This is what... It just doesn't make any sense. You can't have a Blackpool Combat Club if you don't have the guy who's kayfabe.
If you don't have a Blackpool.
Yeah, and the whole show is basically heavily being promoted around the Blackpool Combat Club, and I'm like, well, this. I
think they should just disband it. I don't think they need to keep it going. I feel like they either need to reshape it, rename it, or whatever, just as a fuck you to old Billy Regal, or fucking just do something else.
Yeah, they just need.
This is the problem with Tony, is that once he gets an idea, it has to happen, regardless of whatever obstacles are thrown your way. Like, this is why we've had so many interim champions. This is why we've had so many hot and cold pushes and everything. It seems like whenever he gets a booking idea, it has to go exactly the way he planned it. Otherwise, shit hits the fan and it all fucking sucks.
This is not how fucking the business works.
We shit on Vince all the time, deservedly so, but credit where credit is due. When his back was against the wall, he created some of the best wrestling programming ever. You can't take that away. You have to fucking roll with the punches.
Well, shit
Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, book around injuries. I don't fucking know. Just do it better than what you're doing now. But anyway, this isn't a Tony Khan fucking slander episode. We've done too many of those this year. It's Christmas, Andy. We're in the Christmas spirit. Oh, yeah. You know what's really good to happen to you at Christmas?
What's really good to happen at Christmas?
Get fired.
Oh, okay. What happened then, Sam?
Mandy Rose has been released from WWE.
Is this because she posts naughty pictures?
It's a bit more than naughty pictures, mate. We're going to get into this. Mandy Rose, record-setting NXT Women's Champion, held it for about 415 days or something to that effect. Years. Absolutely crazy that she held it for that long. And to be fair, she's been improving a fucking lot. She's been carrying that women's division for the past 415 days. Like, yeah, cool. That's really nice. You know what she was doing on the side, though, Andy?
Was it an OnlyFans?
She was doing an ever-profitable decision to market her sexuality and her body Not through OnlyFans, through a different site, but
Oh, okay.
lewds, nudes. It was a slippery slope. Eventually getting to the point where it was so explicit, we were seeing starfishes. And all the nib knobs.
What's this website?
Not gonna tell you. Because you have to pay a shit ton of money to see any of this. We're talking like $100 for a couple of nib knobs, Andy.
Are you taking the pit? What the fuck? Really?
Well, you say this. You say this, though. You know what people are doing? They're fucking paying for it.
Well, this is the
They're
thing.
ponying up for this, and Mandy Rose has been making shit tons of money on the side, and I'm like, you know what? Good for you.
I think somebody said that she actually made more money from doing this than actually wrestling. So yeah, fair dues. And you know what this has done? I guarantee you, the moment that the story broke, it's like, well, why did she get released? Oh, she keeps posting like naked pictures of herself online and making people pay for it. That would have been the first fucking thing people would have done. They would have immediately fucking gone, where the fuck can I find these pictures?
Where's a link to this site so that I know never to go to it out of respect?
Take my money. Like, literally, like...
Darling, get me my bank account. I need to subscribe to the Mandy Rose premium content website. Where you can see the sides of her vagina. So, yeah, alright, we need to fucking go with the facts here. So she was fucking pimping out her body for the internet, and it's like, very cool, very nice, you're making a lot of money for that, good for you, honestly. But the WWE didn't like that. And so, on a random episode of NXT, she loses the championship to a #1 contender, and is immediately released the following day. This is from Fightful. They have learned that WWE felt they were put in a position where they needed to release her due to what they considered the explicit nature of the content on her Brand Army page. They consider this to be outside the parameters of her WWE contract. There's a lot to be said here, Andy.
It's a double-edged sword. Like...
You say double-edged sword, I say hypocrisy.
Well, her gimmick is that she's hot, right? That's the
yeah,
idea.
They built a stable of 3 women around this idea.
Like, that's literally...
I know you haven't watched NXT for years because Adam Cole left and you don't care anymore, but... The idea was that she was basically the linchpin of a women's division. Everyone was like, really? Mandy Rose? The girl from Tough Enough? Really? Are we sure about this? Because, rightfully so. The years before all of this, she had never really amounted to much of anything. She had that really cool storyline with Otis for that year, but then all of that was quickly undone and then she was off TV. So everyone forgot about that. But then she started wrestling in NXT and became the NXT Women's Champion. And just, it was like, better and better each time she wrestled. So I think you can like look at the start of her reign and the end of her reign, they're basically 2 different wrestlers. Like, she actually improved leaps and bounds. And it was, I mean, granted, she wasn't fucking, like, Misawa. She wasn't fucking one of the greatest of all time or anything, but there was a noticeable improvement there. And that was really cool. Because I don't know about you, but I love when you see wrestlers develop and become better.
Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen, she was getting a lot better.
But then she decided, so, hey, you know what? I'll make more money than anyone else by showing what I got. And she did. But maybe a bit too much. Because...
See, that's the double-edged sword. Yeah, like,
it was softcore porn, basically, from what we've been told.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, this woman, and she got her romantic partner involved, and it was, like, grinding videos, like, naked in the shower. A lot of touching. It was just a bit too much, and so WWE, who are partnered with Mattel and fucking Make-A-Wish, have decided, you know, we can't really keep you employed. But they will keep various criminals employed. Like, I don't know, the Usos, who have continued to commit crimes, DUIs, DWIs, and be rewarded for it with tag team title pushes. And also the same company that wants women to look attractive, like Mandy Rose, according to Ember Moon, Athena, who said that.
I mean, it's just...
I don't know, like, everyone's gonna think this is justified. There are other people who think that this is not justified at all. Like, it really is, like, both things are correct, right? Like, maybe she shouldn't have posted such explicit content, and maybe WWE should impose this rule on all of their roster, and not just Mandy Rose.
Well, yeah, you would think that, but they're
like, why are we picking and choosing here? Oh, is it because they're related to Roman? And it's not just me singling out the Usos. It's that there are multiple cases in the past, like, year or two, where you've had people who are clearly, like, morally bankrupt, or otherwise committing felonies, who get to stay with the company. And yet Mandy Rose does technically nothing wrong. Like, from any sort of standpoint, she hasn't done anything wrong. Yeah. But then you fire her anyway? I don't get it. The math isn't mathing, Andy. I don't know about you, but I don't feel like this is the best way they could have handled this. I feel like there are other ways you could have done this.
I get WWE's, like, the reasoning as to why, because they're a publicly traded company and they're PG technically and stuff like that.
Well, again, AEW on the other hand have had Paige Van Zandt literally plugging her OnlyFans on Dynamite. And you have Toni Storm, who has an OnlyFans as well, who apparently made more money in the opening weekend of her OnlyFans than she ever did in WWE. So, horny people have money. That's what we've learned. And if you're gonna graft that, fucking good for you. There's a reason the Iconics basically retired from wrestling and have now become, like, online models. And that's basically what they've done. Because, yeah, fuck it. If you can sell your body, or, like, pictures of your body, and not have to take bumps for 300 days of a year, that seems like a pretty sweet deal.
And the issue as well is, like, you could have just said to her, please don't do this.
Thing is, she was doing this, and apparently, this is according to various dirt sheets, apparently she knew that she was pushing the envelope with this. Both figuratively and literally. But she knew she was going to get in trouble for this. Because, yeah, I mean, look at the company. You probably would. So I don't know. I mean, there's two schools of thought about it, and I'm not sure which side I'm really on.
Yeah, I'm not sure which side I'm on. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it is a catch-22. It's like, well...
No, a catch-21, Andrew.
Why? Why 21? I don't get it.
That's for saying, catch-21.
It's 22.
Nah, it's 21.
It's 22, damn it. Catch, I'm Googling it now.
It's a catch-21 situation.
Catch-22.
Maybe both people are in the wrong.
That's a TV show, Catch-21.
Maybe both people are wrong. Maybe the truth lies somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, that's probably it. The truth is somewhere in the middle.
Speaking of the middle...
Yes?
There's been heavy rumours, / confirmations, / rumours, we're not even sure anymore, of a certain female wrestler appearing at New Japan Pro Wrestling's Wrestle Kingdom in January. Have you heard the news?
I have heard the news that Sasha Banks may well be performing at Wrestle Kingdom, whatever number it is, next month at the Big Egg, or the Tokyo Dome, or whatever the hell the building's called.
Big Egg?
That's what it's called, the Big Egg. Big Egg.
What are you talking about?
Big Egg Tokyo Dome.
No, I've never heard it be called the Big Egg.
It's called the Big Egg.
5 stars in the Big Egg? What?
Yeah. According to Wikipedia, the Tokyo Dome original nickname was the Big Egg.
That's fucking incredible. Why have I never heard this before?
Because it looks like a fucking egg.
You know what? That makes sense. Never put 2 and 2 together before, but that does in fact make sense.
It's a big ass egg.
So Wrestle Kingdom 17.
Yes.
Fuck me, we're at 17. I remember watching Wrestle Kingdom 9. What the fuck are we doing? Stop the ride, I want to get off.
No, that's not how life works, unfortunately.
Wrestle Kingdom 17 is happening. pretty solid fucking card already. You've got the Great Muta's last ever New Japan match. You've got Kenny Omega returning to the company to fight Will Ospreay. You've got Jay White versus Okada in the main event, probably. Like, what? Oh, Carl Anderson, WWE contracted talent, is working New Japan? What the fuck?
What?
I know, it's mad. It's a whole big event, and apparently, in line with the recent crowning of the IWGP Women's Champion Kairi, formerly Kairi Sane, apparently Sasha Banks is throwing their name into the hat and is looking to appear at the Wrestle Kingdom event, and it may or may not be officially happening, according to various online rumors. So, here's a couple of things about this. The end of Sasha Banks' WWE deal was orchestrated this summer. They've learned a lot more about the New Japan deal since, and apparently Sasha was asking for a lot of money. A lot of money that WWE were not willing to pay. And New Japan were willing to pay. So, put 2 and 2 together, you can see how it maths, but Sasha was apparently seeking a salary comparable to what Becky Lynch and Charlotte make. However, Dave Meltzer was told that WWE didn't offer her anything close to that. Sasha isn't viewed as someone who will be on top in 5 years, and has already peaked as a wrestling star, but would generate buzz for the first few appearances should she return. Meltzer also adds her rep within WWE is one of being very talented in the ring, but has behind-the-scenes issues that are viewed as problems. Oh no, look at this! They're spinning the narrative that someone in WWE is difficult to work with. Oh no, where have we heard that before? Other people who are famously difficult to work with: Bray Wyatt, Braun Strowman, Karrion Kross. Like, come on, guys. Really? You're saying that one of the 4 horsewomen of the modern women's wrestling era is mid? And isn't deserving of Becky Lynch and Charlotte money? Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not a huge Sasha fan. But I can read. I can look at things and see what facts are. I can see that she's one of the most over women in the industry. Has an incredible amount of fan base. And is probably deserving of whatever money they're asking for? I don't know.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're the Sasha Banks, Mark. What are you saying to all this?
Just pay her the money. Like, I don't like you will happily give money to Brock and fucking all these idiots like
and Logan
who are
Paul,
part-timers and like fuck me. Can you not put them?
Yeah,
like,
you can apparently pay for Logan Paul, but you can't pay for Sasha Banks, the woman who you made.
Like, Sasha Banks is, like, as you say, one of the 4 sort of pillars of women's wrestling. Like, what in the fuck? Just pay her the money.
The same woman who they lauded within WWE by giving her, like, loads of Slammies and other awards. Granted, she was never able to defend a singles championship, but everyone hated that fact, so I don't know. I mean, in terms of personal opinions, I'm not a fan. I don't think she's not on my list, you know, of like my favorite women's wrestlers, but my opinion doesn't matter.
Like, that's because your opinion is wrong.
The numbers don't lie. The Instagram followers don't lie. The fact that Disney cast her in the fucking Mandalorian doesn't lie. So, of course,
what I mean.
Japan
like,
is going to be willing to pay that to get some more fucking eyes on their product, because yeah, why not? If the WWE and AEW don't want to fucking pay her, then fucking yeah, go in there, swoop it up, get the deal, have her fight Kairi, fuck it.
Because the issue as well is, like, this isn't as if she needs WWE at this point. Like you say, she's done fucking the Star Wars Mandalorian little Yoda thing that I don't watch, and stuff like that. So I don't understand. Like,
she's apparently releasing a makeup line as well.
That's what I mean. She doesn't like. Just give her the money, for fuck's sake, or somebody else will. So,
and they have. And Kairi has a match at Wrestle Kingdom. It isn't against Sasha Banks, so odds are is that she wouldn't be wrestling on the show. She would just appear, potentially in a post-match confrontation or like a video package to basically be like, "Hey Kairi, I want to fight you. I'm Sasha Banks." That's how she sounds. And yeah, that'll probably be it. And then they'll do a couple of matches for the IWGP Women's Championship. She may even win the thing. Like, cool. But here's what I want. I have a curiosity about this, purely from the point of view that she obviously did the Independents, right, before WWE. But she's
I'm on her Wikipedia page, and yes, she did. Yes.
right, but she's only ever wrestled big time for WWE. What I want to know is, can she adapt to the Japanese style?
See, that's my question.
And I don't just mean the wrestling, I also mean the way they film and shoot these shows is entirely, completely different.
How so?
Like the camera setups and the lighting and how the fans react and everything, it's an entirely different world from what we're used to in WWE. So, for one, I want to see, can she fucking wrestle strong style? Like, because Kairi is otherwise going to fucking destroy her with the stiffest fucking strikes known to man. And I also want to know, like, would the Japanese audience really cheer for her? Like, obviously, we've said, she has many different followers and everything, like, across all platforms, but I don't know if that's going to translate to Japanese wrestling. I don't know, it seems like a weird, like, cheese and jam situation, you know? Like, it may not work out for the best, but, like I say, I like to be proven wrong, so I hope that she does prove me wrong.
Would an AEW be better?
I would have said. I mean, to be fair, AEW's women division is piss poor, so they have so much talent in that fucking division, and what do? Britt Baker. Just put Britt Baker out there, yeah. Push Soraya. Oh, okay. Where's Ruby Soho? Where's Chris Statlander? You know? AEW probably wouldn't fucking know how to use her, is my point. But yeah, I don't know. I'd want to see it. Just to see how fucking different it is and if she can actually, like, do well there. Because don't get me wrong, like, objectively, she's a good wrestler. But we've only ever seen her do the WWE style. So I just don't know how that's going to translate. For me, personally. Would you watch Wrestle Kingdom if Sasha Banks was there?
Yeah, because I'm a mark for Sasha Banks, so yeah.
Are you going to buy the makeup line?
Nope.
Why not? I thought you were a Sasha Banks mark.
I'm not a makeup mark.
Yeah, I mean, you could be. I think you look nice with some foundation.
I'm sure I would.
Nice bit of eyeshadow.
I'm sure I'll look fabulous, but that's not the point. I don't buy makeup.
Well, I feel like you may do once she releases her makeup line. That's all I'm saying. That's one of my predictions for the year. 2023, Andy Kwan will buy the Sasha Banks palette.
Wow. I'm going to buy a makeup palette. What kind of... Fine, whatever. If you want that as one of your predictions for the upcoming year, then you fill your boots. That is the
Year of End Awards? Is that what you called it? The Year of End Awards?
Yeah, rename it. That's what it's called now. The end.
Fuck it, might as well at this point. Anyway, speaking of surprises, there was another fucking surprise on SmackDown, wasn't there?
Oh, yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Wait a fucking... Like, oh, yeah, no, you have no fucking clue, do you? Because you don't watch WWE.
Yeah, I've got no fucking clue. What happened?
Well, in a continuation of the Bloodline and the Sami Uso storyline, we have a match for the last SmackDown of 2022. It's gonna be in a tag team match. Roman Reigns teaming with Sami Uso against Kevin Owens and John Cena. Because John Cena was announced to be returning for the last SmackDown of 2022, and lo and behold, this past Friday on SmackDown, he announced that it will be him and Kevin Owens in a tag team match against Roman Reigns and Sami Uso. Hopefully, to continue his winning streak that he's got going on. Oh wait, no he doesn't, because he's been off filming Hollywood shit.
So is he coming back from Mania then?
Well, the idea is that he's had a match in WWE every year for the last 20 years.
Okay.
And so they had to like cram him into the very last SmackDown of the year to try and fucking continue that.
Jesus.
So win or loss, it doesn't matter. It's just he's had a match every year for the past 20 years. So they wanted to continue that. This does beg the question: where is this storyline going?
I mean, I always thought it was going to be like Rock and Roman at Mania, which would be my prediction for next year.
That has been one of the big rumors.
So yeah, I could probably see Cena against Roman at the Rumble. Roman wins, and then I don't know. Here comes Dwayne.
Well, here comes the Dwayne.
Smell.
I mean, there has been a couple of different road paths here. We are approaching the Royal Rumble. We're approaching WrestleMania season. Let's all fucking go. Let's all get it going. Yeah. The narrative that I've been pushing for the past few months is that Cody is going to be the guy to dethrone Roman at WrestleMania. There's been other people saying that The Rock will fight Roman at WrestleMania. There's people who say both these things will happen on night 1 and night 2 separately.
That is possible. It's a 2-night event.
But I don't know how they're going to finesse that. Let's just look at this hypothetical scenario. I mean, first, John Cena. He looks really thin. It's really weird. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't seen John Cena recently.
You can't see him?
Yeah, because I can't see him, exactly.
Because you can't see him.
Yeah.
Do you get it? Do you understand the joke?
I got it now.
Is that he says you can't see him. And so every single fucking video of him on the internet has that same joke in the comments. Like, why is no one on screen? I don't see anybody. Why is Graham Norton talking to an empty couch? Oh. Bing chilling. You've seen the Bing chilling thing, right?
Bing chilling?
You're on TikTok. How do you not know about Bing chilling?
What are you talking about?
Google Bing chilling.
I don't know if I want to. Okay, Bing.
It's a
chilling.
meme. Like I don't understand the context of it, but basically it's a clip of John Cena speaking Mandarin Chinese talking about ice cream. Because Bing chilling is like Mandarin for ice cream. But he's doing a full like Chinese promo and he's talking about ice cream and he just randomly says Bing chilling every few seconds in the most American accent. And the internet has taken that and fucking run with it. So now he's Bing chilling guy. Any clips of ice cream, you see Bing chilling.
Bing chilling lyrics. Am I in the right place?
Probably not, Andy. Get out of there. Get out of there. No, get out of there. It's a trap. So yeah, Bing chilling guy made his return to WWE. He's not known for anything else.
Well, I mean, that show will probably get a monster rating.
I mean, probably. I want to see John Cena. I miss him. I didn't think I'd ever say that. That's crazy. I miss John Cena.
I don't know if I share the same opinion.
You don't miss John Cena?
I don't miss John Cena.
Well, you don't watch the product, so that maybe explains that.
There we go then.
You can't miss something that you can't see.
I just AEW forever.
If Bing chilling showed up in AEW, you'd fucking lose your mind, alright?
No,
Don't even act like you would.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, oh god, the business is dead.
Oh, who is Soraya's mystery partner? Oh, it's Bing chilling. I'm not calling him John Cena anymore. He is just Bing chilling.
Oh my god, we have to make that in Brawl.
It's just John Cena in a suit holding ice cream.
Exactly. Bing chilling.
Yeah, Bing chilling. New character. Yeah, new Brawl champion. Why the fuck not at this point? Who cares? But anyway, yeah, we were talking about Roman at WrestleMania.
Oh yes, so I could see Cody like dropping the title with Cody, and then the Rock just beating. Yeah, and then Rock beating Roman at the following night's WrestleMania as I'm actually the head of this table.
Loser leaves the table match.
Yeah, go on then. Why not?
I don't know. I don't think I'd like that. Mostly because I don't like The Rock. It was controversial opinion, I know. Everyone hold your fucking breath for a second.
Wow.
The Rock's last 2-3 matches in WWE have been garbage.
Well, that's the booking, it's not The Rock's fault.
The twice in a lifetime shit, like that second John Cena match was fucking awful. Can't convince me otherwise. You have that 6-second squash against Eric Rowan.
Yeah, that was shit.
Like, first of all, the guy is now impossibly massive and can't move in a wrestling ring anymore without fucking bursting one of his muscles.
He literally has become a rock.
He looks like someone ate the Rock and
so
stole
weird.
his face.
It's so strange going back to, like, fucking 2000s Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, where he looks like he's built like fucking MJF.
Like, he's not the same person.
No.
Who is this man? Why
Who is this man that ate Dwayne?
Like,
Who is this man that ate The Rock and then also tanked the DC universe?
oh god, did he tank the DC universe?
He tanked the DC universe, basically. But anyway, yeah, I don't want him back. I don't want him back. I want him to fuck off and stay away forever. That's what I want. But apparently everyone's just pushing the fucking narrative that it's going to be him versus Roman, and then, I don't know, but if Roman were to wrestle twice against Cody and The Rock in either order, I don't know how the fuck you'd be able to make that look good. Because Roman has been unstoppable in God mode for however many fucking years now. Like 2 years at this point. And so for him, he would have to lose at least once. Who are you going to give that to? Say, for instance, he fights The Rock on night 1.
Yeah.
You'd have him beat The Rock, right?
Yes.
Right,
No,
you'd have him beat The Rock.
Oh.
Yes, you have to have him beat The Rock. The Rock is not a fucking wrestler anymore.
Yeah, but this is WWE and it's stupid.
I mean, Stone Cold came back and he had that one match and was fucking great, but we can't say the same for Dwayne at all. Because we've seen him wrestle in the last 6 years? 5, 7, or 8 years? Yeah. The last decade we've seen him wrestle and we know he's not good anymore. Because he can't fucking move anymore. He's so muscular, he's immobile.
Oh my god,
He is literally a rock.
It can't be healthy for somebody to be that big.
No, not when you're wrestling. Like, sure, to crush all those fucking pancakes and steroids and go and be Black Adam, that's fine. But don't fight Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. It's not going to be a good match if they do. So, okay, if it were me fantasy booking this, and for whatever reason you had to have both matches, I'd fucking have Roman beat The Rock on night 1. And then night 2, somehow, some fucking way, Cody Rhodes beats him. Then you've platinumed Cody Rhodes. You've made him mint forever.
I mean, this is in an ideal world.
Either that, or you have him fight Cody on night 1, lose the titles, and then have him fight The Rock on night 2, loser leaves WWE match, and then, I don't know, Dwayne wins, maybe? And then they both leave anyway because Dwayne's not sticking around?
Well, I just... The fact that
Because Roman needs fucking time off.
Well, yeah.
Like, he's been doing this shit for too fucking long now. He needs a break. So, when he loses the titles, he's going to leave and not be on screen for a while. But I don't know. I don't think adding The Rock into this would be a fucking mistake. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not saying I want to see this, but it would be a colossal mistake if Cody Rhodes doesn't beat Roman and then you have The Rock beat Roman. I think that would be...
Oh, the worst timeline is The Rock wins a championship in 2023.
Yeah,
That's the worst fucking timeline.
I don't want to see that at all.
No.
But this is WWE, and they gave Logan Paul a chance in kayfabe to win the WWE title. So
Again, that was because of the blood money.
I don't know. I feel like they've done stupid things in the past. They'll continue
Under
to do
Vince,
stupid-
yeah, they've done incredibly stupid things. But under Hunter, I don't know.
I
That's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying.
It's
This next year is going to be fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because we're going to see uncharted waters, new territories, everything cropping up all at once. Is going to be fucking insane.
It's gonna be free cray-cray.
I mean, 2022 was pretty nuts. This is our last show of the year. We have to do a little retrospect. Wasn't that fucking weird?
Yeah, no. This year's been probably the strangest year in professional wrestling history. CM Punk and his cupcakes, Vince leaving.
Can you believe that we started the year with the worst Royal Rumble ever?
Yeah, that was awful.
With fucking Mickie James, the Impact Women's Champion, being in the fucking Rumble match.
God, yeah.
Yeah, that was only in January. That feels like 5 years ago. That's only a year ago.
William Regal was in AEW, then left AEW.
William Regal's AEW career lasted 8 months. What else happened? Sasha and Naomi walked out. Sasha walked over to Japan. Naomi walked out of the earth. And hasn't been heard of since. Vince obviously retiring. Triple H taking over. Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestled a match, and it was good.
Vince McMahon won a match at WrestleMania.
And it was bad.
That was the worst. I think that's my worst match of the year.
You said it was the worst thing to ever happen.
Yeah, no, it is. You know what? It was the worst thing that ever happened. What a fucking... Oh, just... No.
Brock Lesnar tipped over the ring with a tractor. That was pretty neat.
Jeff Jarrett is in the AEW.
A Forbidden Door happened.
Yeah, the door.
Despite everything.
Ring of Honor got bought out.
Tony bought Ring of Honor.
Fucking hell, what a year.
MJF walked out and then walked back in. CM Punk Molotov'd his career. Control Your Narrative started and also died. Good Lord, what a fucking year, mate. It's been mad.
I need to lie down. So, catch us on the next episode of the Suplah, where we will
before we go, I feel like we need to actually announce a few changes.
Oh, yes.
So, gather around, everybody. Gather in the living room of the Suplah Shack. We have a couple of updates for you.
We have many updates. Lots of updates. The show is cancelled. We're not doing it anymore.
We are leaving the internet. Goodbye. Get out.
Bye-bye. Joking.
We've decided that we're going to change up a couple of things in the new year.
Yep.
So, for the last year or so, we've been doing, like, news shows, a couple of other things here and there, theme song rankings, belt rankings. Never did any harm to anybody.
Exactly.
It was a very pleasant experience for all of us. But we've basically, or at least I have, I'm not speaking for you here, I've basically decided that I don't really want to do news anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of, like, it's just... I feel like during the pandemic that started, then we restarted the show, and I was like, yeah! And then I'm like, oh, Vince McMahon is potentially a pest. Oh, for fuck's sake.
The reality of the situation is that when the Suplah started, like, 12 years ago.
I feel so old. Don't.
It was a completely different world where not everybody had a wrestling podcast. And also... there weren't as many video shows on YouTube talking about wrestling news.
Yes.
Like, we are no longer a main source of wrestling news, I don't think, for anybody on planet Earth.
No, and I think at this point, people who watch us for the entertainment value and having a laugh with us and listening
Good
to
luck
us.
to those people.
So that's kind of it's more the entertainment value than the news
I mean, we've dabbled with doing like the rankings and everything. I want to do basically going forward, I feel like we can talk about breaking news. Obviously we're not going to stop just talking about news, but the weekly news show format, I feel like it's run its course.
It's been fun, but leave the memories alone. And it's time for a change.
Enough is enough. And that's what we're going to do. So, next year, we're going away for Christmas, and we'll be back with our end of year, or year-end of awards, whatever the fuck you called it earlier. We're going to be doing that to kickstart January, and then from there, who knows? It's not going to be a weekly news show anymore, but we're going to do fucking content that whatever the fuck we want to do. Andy, what do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to fucking do?
Do you want to talk about fucking old pay-per-views?
Oh, yes, please.
Do you want to review albums?
Oh, God, yes.
Do you want to talk about news articles?
On occasion, yes.
On occasion, yes! It's a wonderful, delightful new world that we're heading into, and hopefully we'll bring whatever's left of Suplah City with us kicking and screaming into the new year.
A whole new world. We will just make content for you. No one to tell us to the news or point us at Vince's problematic life, and then we'll review other things and do stuff too.
I hate that you're the fucking champion.
I am the champion. I am the champ. The champ is here. The champ is here. Swing like a butterfly. No, that's wrong. Float like a butterfly.
Swing like a butterfly. I like it.
If you just put down a t-shirt. So if you want to find out more about the Suplah, go to linktree.com/the You'll find all of our stuff. I promise I'll do streams again.
New year, new Andy. Strange. Will he do streams? Maybe. We'll find out.
I don't know.
But for
Life
now,
is weird right now. Okay, so
that has been the Suplah. That has been 2022. What a fucking year. Hopefully, we will see you all in the new year.
And you, happy Christmas, happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy New Year. Goodbye. Did I say all of the holidays?
Yeah, basically.
Happy Atheist Day. You don't like
Every day is Atheist Day.